Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Tag!
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome.
They can be most convenient.
Only travel during the day.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You wish me to return? At once, master.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting...
I will protect you.
Is this truly the time to romp about?
You ought not to be so careless. Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Excellent. I could have done no better. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Here we are.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Wearing armor all day. There, master! A hobgoblin!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning. My curative magics are at your disposal. Right there.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this trial will spur us into the next.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
It's this way.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if there's no exaggeration, to be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit. Unless...
My thanks. Don't be modest.
Have you come? The ancient battleground to the north is, in times past, 'twas safe enough a night. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had come. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient... Could it be if I cannot dissuade you from...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the gigant. It's said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need.
'Tis my duty.
Pray, sir, seek out the Jade Island. As for where to look, you could... I see life as a journey.
Have you heard? There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt.
Have a gander at my wares. Shan't regret it. Need anything? Mayhap I can hope to see you again ere long.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every lot.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when the... There are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when they do come again.
Some Murdins won't take a liking to you lest you show proper deference to...
Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale... Interested in my wares?
Not sure what they pay. I'm no cook, am I? Life's been pretty kind. I'm living it, but get myself injured. Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find... and a bit of peace and quiet.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gather.
Polished it this morning.
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. Do come again.
So what else? The weaponsmith so I can buy a new weapon. I don't see the man. Damn. What's going on?
Sir Murdin's a man who won't take a liking to you lest...
I could. I'd never leave. Always another errand to see to.
Reckon you trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... At least you'll find a bit of pleasure doing business with. Go on, have a look.
Praying never gold in my pocket. Smoking good is one of life's great pleasures.
I shall be your shadow.
Well, oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly. Near the border. Where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well, oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near... the border, where quarrels... Always a pleasure.
Shall we report back now?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell me, in your comings and he seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good of... You will be rewarded handsomely for your service.
It seems this Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only...
Morris, I've just...
What?
I've just heard news. Rod was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
You from pressing onward.
Right.
You'll never believe. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room, and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eye.
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
What ought I to do?
The flower, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Pray, sir, as for where to look, you could try asking a bandit, or someone who's apprised of illicit dealings.
It isn't my way.
I only work when I fancy.
Greeting! We see a great many customers. The Sword and Staff is open for business.
You best make yourself...
Will this take long?
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though he would say no more than 'twas a secret. Yet no sooner had I turned, I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already... Poor lad, pray help him if you can.
I'm not here to talk.
Have you heard there was no warning, no apparent cause? Of course, such rumors are...
What? This again? I feel bad for the lad, but I don't... Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. 'Tis not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it.
I've a pressing duty to which I'm...
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure all...
Anyone gives me no easy thing.
Got any tales to liven up?
Oh dear. What am I to do?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to... A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand.
You cannot be too careful.
That was incredible. Never have I... undertook such a strategy.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
What a strange dream I was having.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
A flock of harpies draws near. This boat will recoil from flame.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this... What would you do without me, Arisen?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
But there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side. Really? Now?
Speaking of which, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine. Slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Lightning is its weakness, our strength.
Apologies, Master. My mind was a thousand things ahead.
I'll hold the enemy safe. Bad idea.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
But see my catching up to.
Am I? What's going on? I remember. The wolves. You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
I'll get that for you.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to
Well met, sir. How was the day treating you?
Very well. I shall return.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Rog? Rog! Is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle! You're alive and in one piece! Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush! You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
A resounding success.
That was hardly a chat.
Long as I live, I shall...
Don't worry yourself on my behalf, sir. I'll run for town at the first sign of danger.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Would that I could spend all day here.
Well, comes if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. On the transference, it is not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Whatever 'tis you need, I can get it done. Hope to see you again.
The Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, however, you see, in my line of work, trust is come. I trust old
Follow my lead.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. Now this is a conundrum.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this Jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal?
He ought to be finished by now. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
I am well enough, thank you.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The creation of a masterpiece takes time. Many thanks to you.
Any tidings? Ah,
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are... so many exciting... Do come again.
It's this way. There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Say 'tisn't so! Master Everard shall kill me if I... Forgive me, sir. I bear you know it, but I'd best take my leave of you.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead.
Apologies, but I can't off...
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from press...
Over here!
Trade towns can make you right.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on? We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
I suppose 'tis so.
These writings could be of import.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once.
Could you come over here?
So, you...
Leave this place at once. You have no right to...
Then I shall remain by... your side.
So, you seek...
Leave this place at once.
I'm not taking...
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Suppose I'll start dusting. I've little else to do. Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our...
Where? Oh, there's always demand for where. Particularly. Always a pleasure.
Again soon.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near... Always a pleasure.
Welcome, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. Always a pleasure.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. The creation of a masterpiece takes time. Sir, many thanks to you.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Follow me, Master.
So, leave this place at once. You have... So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Leave this place at once.
Over here!
Let's take it easy today.
I'll put a price on. Good day to you.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we...
So, you seek to... Leave this place at once.
If I had the beast mask on, I could just go in. Yeah. So I bought it for no reason. Like, what did I do wrong? I mean, should I have not spoke to him before? Yeah, I don't understand why the hell I can't. It's blowing me. Yeah. No, man. Really? So you telling me that he can't survive that little ass fall, bro? Ain't no way, dog. No way. That wasn't even that high up.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is
So
residing
no, I
in Batal.
can't.
Shall we go and meet with him?
Why can't meet?
Methinks I know where to find the person you...
So, you seek to enter... Leave this place at once.
Like why does the mask not work? I don't get it.
So, leave this place at once.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke to him first, but I got the mask on and it didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, man, that's stupid, yo. So goddamn stupid. It's so stupid, yo.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? Shall we see how Har village fares of late, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Time to be heading home. Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed them just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess. You did it once afore, eh?
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your prey. Calm the beast.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the... Saurians! Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our trouble...
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man.
Well met, sir. How much? Might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
We have arrived.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! Most excellent. You may now change your vocab. However, if you wish to register. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marv, you may now change your vocation. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our...
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
A resounding success.
A job well done.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to... assist you. Always a pleasure. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure. Welcome.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
Might you... Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Follow me, if you would.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
We shall... bolster each other in turn. We as your shields, you with your magics.
There's naught that magic cannot achieve.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Pray, follow me.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long...
We must rest.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
Look as long as you please.
Not sure what... I'm no cook, am I?
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business.
Oh, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in...
Much obliged.
Follow me, if you would.
Pouring snow?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Welcome.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Good day, sir.
Slice?
Just trying to enjoy life when I can.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. It's just another day, same as the one before.
No hurry to leave.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten bookstore lies.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Your son! Do try not to catch cold. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage. We've got goblins!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
'Tis as you say. 'Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. Apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I fain put down my steel for a month.
They have whole Seek House Tower.
But I'm not expensive where I stand. Steady, I'm sure I can handle this.
Wish I had someone to talk to.
The moment I lay down my guard,
I'm dead on my feet. I do hope not before.
This is generally used as a material.
Boy, you risen. Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles are thanks. So, now lots of people who the priests have been treating everyone as best. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, I'll talk to the priests in the meet. Hoy, you're risen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid. Oh, thank you.
It is a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
There's no great shock to me.
Thanks, sir.
I know not why.
Good day, sir.
I do hope not before.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Isn't there anything to do?
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a...
Impressive.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Pleasure doing business with...
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
Nothing ever seems to...
I have noticed that the abbess...
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I suppose 'tis so.
Medicine? Now!
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw of... Pray, sir, do what you can. You're back. Pray, these look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of use.
Oh, well met.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person. I wavered between life and death for quite some time. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. Dark, suppose 'tis only to be expected, given
Elena? Ah, yes. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. In the end, I survived, but and once, I saw she handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have... They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say, where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part.
Oh, pray, excuse might I beg a moment? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm... Oh, thank you. Might we continue this conversation? You will find my master's manor in the noble...
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
I be seeing you.
Lord Phasus, 'tis a name of great import. Of that I am certain.
Quit acting so.
A moment's prayer can do a... This is a place of...
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet. Nothing to report. There's no easy thing.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I'll wander about, see what you're doing.
Quite the predicament.
Here we are.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not, but I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Did you want something? Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank... You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, but if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Go on, take it.
Lead on.
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Pray, follow me.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you...
Still looking?
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And she was born there, you see.
All is ready, young master. You need...
You know, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that
The lands are out. It is not only poison the plants inflict.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young...
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Someone do aught about this?
Oh, sir, beg you, find him and bring him.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it. Not what delights will there be to find in town today?
This place is the town. Not a care in the world, just as it should be. I'm sure I can handle this.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
In every hence, horns are not to mention. They are 'tis clear they're constant.
This ox... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What ought I to do?
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
This can't be right.
Haven't you a lantern, Arisen?
There! Faster! A hobgoblin!
Lightning is its weakness, our strength.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
This...
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards. Walking will only exhaust us ere we've reached our destination. What say...
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not on me, gentle. You're always such fun to talk to.
Goblins, Master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Let's see what's stretching up to do! Round and left.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We must admit our defeat. All is lost.
You can do better than that! Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll sell that thing myself. There you are. You will share.
hardly believe it. The beast is slain? Then you truly are the Arisen. Incredible. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
We managed to repel the dragon, but what will become of Melv?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future. See how it's getting on.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to...
Whatever it is, I'll have to...
Sometime he was tall and rather handsome, I tell you. Whether we speak the same, are said to be an elven village someplace deep in the mountains. But I can't imagine they'd welcome visitors.
You a trap. I used to be a cell. If you're anything like me, they'll be able to teach you a skill of...
If you don't mind.
Yes? Is there something I can do?
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Ours is a show unright.
I grow rest.
Have you need of me?
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I live life as I play.
Is there aught you require?
Time to be heading home.
I feel my age every time I raise my hammer.
Let's get to work.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Well met, sir. How may I do it, sir? You do to neglect proper nutrition.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Here's a welcome sight.
Do to neglect proper nutrition.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Now, where was I bound again?
Well met, sir. Fine battle today.
I don't know where he's supposed to be at. I mean,
Do let me know if you're...
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
let me see.
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Here, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles.
We must rest.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Always feels so fun.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
I don't want to pay no 1,500 if I'm told to sit down. You can sit down for right here. Thanks.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Always another errand to see to.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Field of battle is what to beat us against our fellows, but that's not by cutting them down, easy as the bear.
I suppose 'tis so.
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Got to fix this up proper.
I worked hard today. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Focus your strength, Arisen! You're soaked! Do you try not to catch cold?
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
What's this all about?
I've got the focus. I should tell you.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
No! I'm not sending...
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid...
This world's gone to the dogs.
How might I be of service? I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll... think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness. Jonas has been harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were... Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my... Though the chief has forbidden it. And now, will you aid us in our efforts?
We must fly to the aid of those in need. Sir Fioran awaits us at Stormwind Cave. Let us go join in the rescue effort. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
come. In we go then.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be evade.
This method never even occurred to my own master. Or me, I have to say.
Unbelievable.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
There's no great shock to me.
The Arisen has been drenched! Are you alright?
I think I can manage.
We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. 'Twould be a shame if aught were overlooked.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
I think I can manage.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
Holy shit. Yo, that's crazy.
We have reached our destination.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance?
Pray, slow your feet.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastron? You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harv any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man to cast so fear on and the others out.
We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
Any interesting tidings to share?
Couldn't tell you how.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
How can he be so cold?
'Tis not your place to Tis not your place to question my...
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
If that cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. One moment. I believe you're bound for... Yes, I know the way. Then follow me. I'll lead the way. Destination. How might I give it? My curative magics are at your disposal. Looks like that.
This can scarce stand. A well-placed strike, creating skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Grab and hold!
Make haste, before I'm shaken loose.
Point of view from up here. How high I can scale?
Splendid.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different cause. One whom I serve prefers to have Eastern to allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Dare I say it? We trounced up. A foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I might have known we'd camp here again. It is becoming something of a habit of yours, Arisen. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Come on! Don't come on!
Don't be they friends? Clearly not.
Leave it to me. Not bad.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Once more. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Seems on. Drawn the short straw.
Of course I didn't. It's him. Pull back, and I will give you my magic.
Tis not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy. At any rate, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Knowing your limits does not... What makes you weak?
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oh, apologies, Master.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter it. To get to the bottom of what has happened.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Of course. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Come to think,
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I shan't let them harm you. Here we are.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Oh, that's better. I thought my spine might crumple from the weight. Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There wasn't patient there.
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale. Shan't have any further hot. If no one will do it, then I suppose I have no choice but to obey.
Might be,
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray. Riding in an ox cart. But would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Guilds have come a long way. Well done.
I endeavour to make the fullest use of my experience.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location where they need them most.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Some of us get
Will this take
Reckon your road's been a long one. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my...
I've a feeling fortune...
Reckon your road, trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so
Many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
A sorcerer? You're...
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but... Here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business with... Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds. But here, at least, you'll find... Many thanks. Go on, have a look.
Not trained for this.
I'm in fine.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Apart from my joints, I'm... not to complain of it, my head.
Need anything? Ought to stock some armor, times being as they are.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Interesting. Well, you certainly... Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.